Oh, something different.
St. John chapter 13, verses 3 to 5. Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he had come from God and was going back to God, rose from supper. He laid aside his outer garments, and taking a towel, tied it around his waist. Then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with a towel that was wrapped around him. So Jesus was at supper. We know it as the Last Supper. He was at supper with his friends, at supper with his disciples, at supper with his mentees. But having gone to supper, in those days and in that culture, first of all, they did not sit down and eat like we do now around a table. They lounged. And so they would be in a lounging position on one arm. Their legs would have been up behind them as they ate. Also note that they never had the wonderful shoes that we have now, the Clarks and the Giorgio Bertini and all of those wonderful shoes that we pay so much money for and enjoy wearing. They wore sandals. What was more, the roads then weren't paved like ours are paved. There was no asphalt or concrete. There were dirt roads. So it meant that having left home, going wherever you were going, whenever you got there, your feet would be dirty. That is why it was a part of the culture that when a visitor arrived at your home, a part of the welcome, a part of the courtesy that's extended was that you would have their feet washed. But who washed the feet? The lowest ranking slave. Not just the lowest ranking slave, but it had to be a slave who was a Gentile, because washing the dirty feet of your guests was considered to be below the rank of even a Jewish slave. So we can then understand what happened. When Jesus went with his disciples to supper, in a place that was afforded them, where there was no host to receive them, and no slaves to wash the feet. So everyone had dirty feet. And they went to dinner with their dirty feet, hoisted their dirty feet up, and sat down to have supper. Because everyone saw the need for the washing of the feet, but everyone thought they were above such a menial task. My question to you this morning, are you above serving? Are you too good, too appointed, too blessed, too special to serve the lowly, to serve the messed up, to serve the dirty? Jesus gave them time and watched them. And when no one would do it, he stopped eating, got up, took a towel, girded himself, and started washing their feet. Took the basin of water and washed their feet. Why? He was saying, I came to serve, and I'm never too good to serve. Service must not be relegated to persons who are considered to be of mean status. Service should not be relegated to persons whom we think can't do better. We should not only serve in the areas that will give us notoriety, make us renowned, but more importantly, we should serve in the areas that need really is. And usually, those are the uncomfortable places. Those are the places that take a lot out of you. Are you too good to serve? Is there any area that you consider yourself too good to serve in? What are the needs around you? Are you prepared to serve? Like Jesus did, washing dirty feet. Let's talk about it today. Let's talk about some ways that we could serve and make a difference, even though it may not be the norm. God bless you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And for more, please visit us on a Sunday morning at 9 a.m. at 10 Union Square, Crossroads, Kingston, Jamaica. If you can't be there in person, join us virtually as we stream live on Facebook. See you soon.